In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a pie graph using the Google Docs or the Google Sheets and the forms. So right here, I've got a practice survey and I've had 21 students fill it out. So if I click here, the responses, click here, the questions. So let's go to the responses. Now if I click this, view response in Sheets, or right here, click this, it'll take me to a sheet. Sometimes you may have to hit OK, but it'll take you to a sheet. Now we're going to pick a certain question. So we're going to move over here and we're going to go to the lates. So over here, do you use free time? Are you joke? Rate your math skills. There it is. How many times were you late this year? So some people put 2, 0, 5, 5, 0, 1, 3. So we're going to put this into a frequency table. So we're going to create a new sheet over here. We're going to go hit plus. And instead of sheet 9, yours is probably say sheet 1. And anywhere in this, you can go here, anywhere at all. We're going to put lates. And over here, we're going to put frequency. And there was, I bet there was like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there was more than 5. Now, you can always switch back and forth. So here's this sheet, and you can switch over to the other sheet here. And then you can go and count. So now you do a count. You scroll down, you can count how many ones, you count how many zeros, and you do a count. So we're going to go back to the sheet 9. And I'm going to count the zeros. So there's 8 zeros. There's 4. There's 2 of these. I counted one of these. 0, 2. And then there's 4 of these. All these numbers should add up to 21 if you've done it right. Now I'm going to create my chart. So I'm going to highlight all these. I'm going to go to my chart right here, insert chart. So it's this icon right here. I'm going to click on it. And usually the wrong chart appears, but a chart should come right. There it is. There's a chart. Came right in here. It's not the right kind. So you got setup and customize. So under the setup here, well, let's go back to setup. I don't want a line chart. I want a pie graph. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to select the pie graph. And look, it does all my pie pieces here. It tells me all the numbers. And I just got to adjust here. So I can just click on this title here. And I can do lates to class. And I've got my pie graph here. I'm just going to grab and move it. I'll close this here to get rid of it. And I'm just going to take this pie graph and move it. Over here, I'm going to fix this a little bit. I'm going to highlight all this. I'm going to put some borders around it. So I'm going to click here for the borders. Let's do that again. We'll highlight all this. Click here. Oh, we've got to click all borders. And I'm going to click over here and highlight these words. I'm going to fill it with a color, maybe this color here. And it looks pretty neat. Oh, and I'm going to bold those two. I'm going to highlight the two and bold. So now I got bold and highlighted here. Nice table. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to copy this table and I'm going to insert it into a Google Doc. So I'm going to go over here to the Google Doc. And look, I've already set some things up. I got data management survey of Mr. Scomer. I got a nice introduction, pie graphs. And the first one here, I have lates. This bar graph shows the number of lates to school. And first I'm going to put my frequency table. And I don't like to link it to the spreadsheet. So I'm just going to paste unlink. I paste it right there. And there's my nice table. Now I'm going to go back. So I'm going to go back to that other. And I'm going to grab this pie graph here. And I'm going to go to the 3 dots right here. And I'm going to copy them. So copy chart. Now I'm going to switch over again to this data management doc. So look, I've got 3 things open. I've got the doc sheet. Over here I got the spreadsheet. And over here I've got the survey. I'm going to just click here. I'm going to right click. I'm going to paste it right there. And I'm not going to link it. I'm going to paste unlink. There's my spreadsheet. I'm going to shrink. I'm going to grab the corner shrink it. And I'm going to put it right over here beside it. In order to do that, we can try inline. Now, let's wrap it around some text. We're going to go wrap text. We're going to grab it and we're going to throw it up here. Oh, sometimes it goes in the table, and we just keep fiddling till we get it. So maybe I'll put it up here first, and I'll slowly move it over here. Hopefully it doesn't go in that table. And we're pretty good. It doesn't. Okay, and then underneath, and if it does go in the table, we can always grab and take it out. Underneath here, I'm going to make a little comment. I'm going to say, most students were not late to class. And I will continue now with another pie graph.